As expected, wintry precipitation has been increasing through the late morning and into the early afternoon hours, and we'll see that trend continue as we go into the evening. Good afternoon from the National Weather Service office in Norman. This is meteorologist Rick Smith with an update on what we're expecting for the rest of today and into tonight. We'll continue to see bands and areas of sleet, freezing rain, and light snow, mainly light snow, across the area through the rest of the afternoon. Not everybody in the whole area is going to see precipitation today or all day, but there will be bands of precipitation. At noon, we were watching bands of heavier precipitation from Wichita Falls to north of Ardmore up toward the Ada area that were producing some pretty heavy sleet. That kind of thing will continue through the afternoon. Along and north of I-44, we'll start to see more of a transition from sleet to mainly snow later today. But as of right now, the map that you're looking at kind of gives you an indication of what things will look like through the rest of the afternoon, with mainly snow over northern Oklahoma, a band of mixed sleet and snow, changing to mainly snow over central into southwest Oklahoma, and then freezing rain and sleet continuing over southeast Oklahoma and western North Texas. Within these areas, there will be bands of heavier precipitation that will result in some dangerous driving conditions eventually today. As we get into tonight, we'll see even more of the precipitation switch over to snow and sleet. We'll see pretty much all the freezing rain will be gone by then as the atmosphere cools and temperatures fall, and we see pretty much all frozen precipitation coming out of the clouds. The highest probability of that will be again from southwest into central Oklahoma, but you can see still some probabilities of snow in the northwest and in the far southeast. Looks like we'll see the chances of precipitation start to taper off from the northwest to the southeast later tonight. So we can expect wintry precipitation to continue off and on through much of the afternoon and into the evening, but then we'll see things begin to wind down later tonight. Here's our latest snow and sleet accumulation graphic. This is not shouldn't be taken as the absolute final answer of what's going to happen, but this gives you an idea where we expect the heaviest precipitation to occur. That darkest pink shaded area is an area where we're thinking that bands of some heavier snow and sleet will continue this afternoon and into the evening. From Altus and Lawton up toward Oklahoma City and Ada, in that area we could see 1 to 3 inches of snow, 2 to 3 inches of snow I should say, sleet and snow combined. In that area it wouldn't be out of the question to have a couple of spots that had more than 3 inches if we get some really heavy bands to set up, and that's going to cause travel problems. The lighter colored pink area is 1 to 2 inches, and then lesser amounts up in far northwest Oklahoma. Roads haven't been horrible so far, especially in the central Oklahoma area, but that's going to change through the afternoon as this precipitation continues. We want you to be very careful when you're driving, especially in the drive home this afternoon. Thankfully, most schools are out, so we won't have to worry about the kids getting home, but we will have some slick roads for your afternoon drive home. Be very careful. Leave early. Don't drive too fast. Remember, even four-wheel drives can have trouble on icy roads. So I want you to be very cautious. Turn your lights on the way home. Make sure you have all the ice and snow cleaned off your car by the time you leave before you get on the road. And just be very, very careful this afternoon if you're driving on roads that are being impacted by the snow and sleet. Continue to monitor our webpage for the very latest weather information. That's where we'll be posting all the updated accumulation graphics and forecast information. We're also very active this afternoon on Facebook and Twitter, so be sure and follow us there and keep up with the latest forecast information on this winter storm from the National Weather Service office in Norman.